All right, guys, so UFC 298 is this weekend, and the fights are going to be crazy. And once again, I've teamed up with the DraftKings Sportsbook for a great deal. So listen, all of our new customers, we're going to give you a no-sweat bet up to $1,000. So your initial bet, even if it doesn't hit, will get you a bonus up to $1,000 in the amount of your original bet. Use the promo code DCTV to get a no-sweat bet, all the way up to $1,000. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app right now. Use my promo code DCTV to get a no-sweat bet. That's my promo code, DCTV, only at the DraftKings Sportsbook. Look, Volkanovski and Topuria is going to be nuts. So why not show your knowledge at the DraftKings Sportsbook? The crown is yours. Let's get to the video.
Daniel Cormier!
They're good, mate. It's comfy.
They're like dress pants, but
it's like classy comfy.
It's
you know
classy
what I mean?
comfy.
Yeah, man. It's all about the comfort. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How you been anyway?
I'm good,
all
man.
All good, all
I'm
good.
good. How you feeling?
Yeah, good. Very good. Should I wear the hat off, on? How do you want it?
Just wear it, man. Wear it.
Huh? Wear it?
Pay
Okay.
You?
Huh?
Yeah. Wear your hat. Wear the hat.
No, I just mean like get the bald heads out.
Hey,
you know?
You feeling good though?
Yeah, feeling really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Bro, you know, one of the things, wait. All right, guys, Alexander Volkanovski checking in with me. I appreciate this dude. You know, from DC and RC to everything else we do, this guy's very generous with his time. He always has been a champion, model guy. Appreciate it. I'm asking you if you're okay because, you know, after the last fight, you kind of was, I saw some video now, which was very, like, it was tough. It was tough.
Yeah. Well,
and then you said something after the fight where you're like, I was just not myself. Like, I'm not in my element. And we went, like, we talked for 20 minutes about, like, how it is to be not able to do what you love so much. But everything's good now. You feel good?
Yeah, of course. Look, it's. I'm glad people still got to see that, but I mean, I think it might be, you know, people think like there was something that I was struggling with all the time, but it wasn't. It was just the timing then. Like, I'm very self-aware, and I know what makes me tick. I'm lucky enough where I know what makes me tick and all that. Everyone gets uneasy here and there, but I usually deal with it very well. I just didn't around that time, and then, you know, taking the fight, I'm thinking, yeah, this is going to be good and all that, and then obviously getting knocked out, concussed, and then just straight away,
messes you up.
Yeah, and then straight away, I'm just like, you know, because of where I was at, I made this, you know, stupid decision, blah blah blah, blah, and I was there. But like, I'm not disappointed of taking the fight. I'm just disappointed of the timing, because I'm the type of guy that would step up on short notice every single time. I'm just usually a lot more disciplined.
Does it?
You know what it's like with kids, right? So, you know, I had the timing of surgery, not training, not much sleep with the newborn, trying to help. It's like, and just hard to deal with things. I just wasn't. I have a couple of drinks, and then that just kept going, and overthinking things. Again, knew it. Again, very self-aware. It's like, this ain't good. I'm gonna have to snap out of it. This come up. This
gets me out of that.
This is it.
That
you know
rut.
what I mean? Like,
it's just different, right? Because it shows a side of you that none of us ever saw.
Yep.
To us, you're a machine. Yep. Honestly, when we watch you from the outside, you're like a bit of a machine. It really did like kind of humanize you. And I think that we all have the same issue.
Exactly. That's why I'm glad people still got to see it, because even though they don't ever get to see things like that, they just see us always as hard rocks, you know what I mean? I'm a rock for the family, you know, all the time. And I just wasn't where I wanted to be, and I didn't like that. Yeah. It's probably nowhere near as bad as how some people would get, like, you know, but for me, it was not normal. So that's why I didn't like that. So people seeing that, like, you know, maybe they thought it was probably a lot worse than it was, but I'm okay with people thinking that, because it's something that...
And it helps other people.
100%. So, like, I'm okay with that. But so everyone knows I'm all good. But now, at least you see me at my most vulnerable, you get to see my bounce back. That's the most important part about all this.
I think it takes a crazy mentality to believe that you're going to win, because you thought you were going to win. That to me
100%.
speaks to who you are as a champion, because when we sat down in Abu Dhabi, there was no doubt in your mind that you could get it done. But how hard was it to bounce back after not only losing the fight, but losing in that fashion and having this guy right away kind of chirping at you?
I mean, that makes it a lot easier. You know what I mean? It was very easy for me to just, all right, here, shift all my attention there. But you're right, obviously, that's just how my mindset is. Like, I knew that, all right, obviously no preparation, not in the best nick. But because I knew that, like, I was, that's going to make me more dangerous. I literally told myself that. I'm going to, because I know I ain't beating Islam on a decision right now. No way. Like, we've had a camp. You're dreaming. So, like, all right, I need to catch him. He's going to make, I've never gone into a fight. I was like, I have to just catch him. I'm like, this is going to make me the most dangerous I've ever been.
Yeah.
I literally told myself and I believed it. And I was wrong.
Yeah, well.
So I went out there. I couldn't even pull the trigger. So it was, and he did a great job, capitalised on it, and that's that.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
What do you make of this guy, Ilia? I mean, right away he was in your face. He was chirping, and now it seems like this dude's ready. He is. To him, it's a coronation, right? He's already changed all of his stuff to UFC champion, to undefeated. He's got more Instagram followers than you, he says, and he's got a bigger platform than you, and he says he can sell that $75,000 stadium in Spain in 5 minutes. And what do you make of this? Have you ever seen, I don't think I've ever seen you under these circumstances dealing with someone like this.
No, I haven't, which is exciting. You know what I mean? So that's what, it's hyping up the fight. It's the perfect, I've said this all week, that it's just the perfect bounce back for me. This guy, for my part of the story right now, and then the doubt from the last one, people bringing up their age and all that, and then this guy talking
what
like
is
this.
that?
He's just, I mean,
you're 35 years old.
I
was 39. Are you 34?
When I was 34, a day before I was 35, I was still invincible. But the day I turned 35, all of a sudden,
I was 39 years old.
I'm walking around with a walking stick.
I was 39 years old when I fought Miocic.
There you go. I mean, like, I'm playing with it. I
love that video.
I'm leaning to the narratives. I like it because, again, the hype's there. People are the storyline. All I need to do is go out there and teach this guy a lesson, and that's the perfect ending of the story. Hey?
Can he fight you? Watching him, can he fight you? Because
look,
I was talking to another one of your contemporaries, and they said this guy was like tooth and nail at times with Josh Emmett. And they believe that you will get a TKO as the fight goes longer. Yeah,
well, look, man, I'm not taking nothing away from him. He's a good fighter. Like, when I sit there, he hasn't proved himself. He gets to prove himself against top, championship level fighters. He gets to do that this weekend. But, he hasn't shown me something that I don't think I can handle. He's got power. Mm-hmm. And as I've always said, the only way I ever see myself ever losing is, especially in the featherweight division, is getting caught. You know what I mean? And I won't say lucky punch, just getting caught. Like, that's the only way I ever see myself losing. It's the only way I've ever, through my whole career. So obviously I know that he's got the puncher's chance, but I mean, I look at all these little details and I just feel like I can capitalize on a lot of things and make things very, very hard for him. And then, again, just my strength, grappling, IQ, all of that stuff comes into play as well. I just think wherever I want to take this fight, I'm just going to be too much. Again, we'll see. But like I said, he hasn't proved the hype that he's doing. But again, I'm glad he's doing that. He's playing the role. And he's game, man. He's game. He's doing all the right stuff. But can you imagine the backlash? Can you imagine how much he's digging himself a massive grave?
Asked him. I said that. I said to Ilia, I go, You've made some big statements against one of the greatest of all time. I said, to the point, I said, even your girlfriend said something, right? I said, that's a lot of pressure you don't need. He said he welcomed it. Mm-hmm. You and I know, right, as champions, like, you don't want your wife out there going, my husband's going to just destroy everybody because you got to go fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a little bit of an added pressure, no?
Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, he's all good with it. Like, he's playing the game. And good on him. Like, I mean, there's only so many people that want to play that game. And like I said, there's always, it's a slippery slope. It can be obviously, it can bite you in the ass. But he's obviously willing to go that route because he knows if things go well,
he could be like Conor.
Exactly right. You know what I mean? Think of if Conor didn't win.
If Conor didn't knock Aldo out like that, then he wouldn't have been that guy.
And then all of a sudden, the laughing stock. You know what I mean? Yes. It's just that. That's just the way it is. So he's hoping things go to plan. You know what I mean? Maybe there's a lot of people hoping things go to plan, but I'm sorry, it's just not. You know what I mean? Like, maybe later, maybe he can bounce back after this, and he's going to be taught a lesson, but and then learn and grow inside and outside of the cage, and then maybe can be a great champion one day. But it just ain't this weekend.
Where do you think you can exploit him the most?
I think I can exploit him everywhere.
Really?
Of course, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I've shown that I can beat the best guys in all areas. You know what I mean? Like, if someone wants to wrestle, I can wrestle with the best, and I can even beat them at a lot of people at their own game. And I definitely feel like I beat him everywhere. I mean, even his best, everyone talks about his boxing. In a straight boxing match, I'm still backing myself. In a straight boxing match, I'm not even allowed to use anything else. I'm still backing myself. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people just see a couple of cool little combos and they think, wow, how good's this guy? It's like, yeah, try them combos on me. See if you come anywhere near me and see if I don't make you pay while you're doing that. But again, he's showing all this confidence through all this sort of stuff, but I can show you confidence through details. I can break down the fight, and then that's real confidence, because I can show you exactly how. Not just, oh, I'm going to finish this guy in one round, or I'm just going to do this, I'm just going to do that.
One round. That's
I mean, like just saying stuff. And a lot of people that want to bring up, oh, you know, like they're hyping up these fights, like, oh, this guy's the guy to do it, he's undefeated, he's this, he's that. Like, they can't literally point exactly
to what it is.
Or like things that he does so great that's going to exploit me. Like, they're just pretty much saying, you know, they think he's just going to catch me. So, like, pretty much admitting his only chance is landing a punch. Like, that's, I mean, how much confidence is that going to give somebody? For me, I see so many different exchanges of me winning them exchanges. That's how deep I look into it. Every little detail I'm breaking down, I'm like, I'm winning this position, which will lead to the victory in the end. Like, I can break it down to a T.
Do you, I think that when I watch him, he does a lot of the basics very, very well.
Yep.
And I think that that's what you got to have to fight a guy like you. And that's why I think you guys are the best matchup that we have on the schedule right now because of that, because his ability to fight those basics.
Till Saturday night. And then
you
you're going to be like...
You think you'll just wipe him out?
No, look... Just, I think
I've seen you do it.
I think the conversations are going to be totally different. I truly do believe that. Like,
really?
You know what I mean? Yeah, I just don't see him going out there and showing you, unless he catches me, you ain't going to think that he is on my level or levels above. I guarantee you ain't going to think that. Even if he does somehow get his hand raised.
You do that
it ain't going to be...
Because he competed with you well across
45
minutes.
It ain't going to be like that. Because I'm not... Like, I want to finish this guy, but I plan on... I want to teach him a lesson, let him realise, like, oh, shit, I had no chance. And then I'll put him away. That's what I want. I don't want a quick finish.
Really?
I don't want a quick finish.
I'll be happy to let him know. He says one round, you're saying you want it to go long.
Again, he knows that's his only way of winning, so I'm going to go there, I'm going to put all my chips on all this, because if it goes to plan, mate, I'm a superstar, you know what I mean? He already thinks he's a superstar, but, you know, that's how he's looking at it, right? So it's so good on him. You know what I mean? Like I said, his game, playing the game, which is perfect. Hyping the fight up. Everyone's interested. All right, thank you.
Do you love that? Like when the fight goes long and you can see the guy's eyes, like you can see it.
I don't think
Isn't it the best thing though? When like you're fighting a guy and it's good, and I get a little dark in this. It throws me back to my fighting days when you could see him starting to wilt.
100%. And you can see it.
Oh, it's the best.
So easy. It's like the littlest things. There was one that I remember, and I think you saying long into the fight. I don't think it's that long before I see that. Yeah.
Their eyes. It's in their eyes.
100%. It's just going to be like, okay, I need to try and pull something off here. You know, that's Chad Mendes was a good example. I remember going there, and it was very early. I started seeing. Like obviously he even hurt me and things like that, but I could just see him that pressure and the way I was and things I was doing, just like I could just see in his eye, like he would even land something and I'd be right back in his face even after he landed, and I could still see him like
I'm not
this bloke's still coming at me, like, you know what I mean, like, huh? Yeah, exactly.
Yair, it felt like with Yair, like it felt like Yair, like as the fight was going on, he was like, I don't know if this was gonna change the way it's going.
Yeah, and even at the end of it, like you
hit him in the body and he was like.
Yeah, even at the end, straight after, you seen him be like, okay, yeah, I felt that. And I think I get Ilia feeling that in the first couple of rounds, easy.
Wow. Champ, you are the man. Dude,
Thank
every
you.
time you fight, I don't think, like, can he be better? Can his cardio be better? And then you do it, and then it's like the conversation never changes around you because you always seem so prepared. I'm glad you're doing great mentally, physically, man, and everything. Guys, Alexander Volkanovski, once again, you got the 4th longest reign in UFC history now.
Is it the 4th longest, is it?
In history.
Oh, wow, okay.
And once again, he defends that championship this weekend against Ilia Topuria, UFC 298. Make sure you hit the buy button. Hey, how's that YouTube going now?
That's going good.
It
Yeah,
looks
it's good.
like it's kicking ass.
We're having fun with it. Obviously, you got to do what you can do. You know, the main fighting's my main
Yeah.
thing. But I mean, we're trying to fit in whatever we can, and
That's awesome.
Going to put a little cooking with Volk up again,
With
all
me.
that stuff. Yeah,
We
well,
got to
we're
do
gonna
cooking
it,
with Volk.
we'll-
This dude, he's in America now and still not trying to cook with me. So I don't
mean,
know what I
hey,
do.
we could do it. I think I
after
might-
fight week. After fight week.
Well, after the fight, I think I'm still hanging around, do a bit of a media tour and all that. Maybe we can get some time to
Let's
cook
go.
and feed.
Let's go.
Done. There you go. Lock it
Guys,
in.
UFC 298, Volkanovski versus Topuria goes down this weekend. Hit the buy button. Tap into his YouTube, Instagram, or X, whatever the shit is called nowadays and everything else. Till next time, peace.